I think it's because like I'm right in the middle of the ocean. Like that's like my theme for right now. I'm in the middle of the ocean. I'm so far from what I used to be, but I'm also so far from the shore as the woman I want to be. And I feel the same way with just like friendships and just the people in my life in general. It's just very like, Today, we're going to chat about adult friendships. Let's get into some things I hate about adult friendships in my 20s. So I always tell people that if you have good friends in your life, a good job, if you have any good people surrounding your life, hold them tight and hold them close because it is rough out here. The job economy. The job economy is bad. Relationship market is bad. People market is bad. Everything is just trash. This is a topic I'm so passionate about because it's just like with everything that goes on in your life, especially in your 20s, take a shot for every time I say 20. But for everything that happens in your 20s, take a shot. The very least you can have is a friend and good people in your corner. As a woman, we just have it. For as friendships, we just have it a lot more tougher. Let's clock it. Let's get into it. I'm already ahead of myself. I think a turning point for me in friendships was when I stopped reaching out. It's really not funny. A turning point for me in friendships was when I stopped reaching out and I no longer saw the babe. I no longer saw my friend. I said, oh. And I think another turning point for me was when I was going through something and there was little to no one there. And granted, I'm the type of person when I go through stuff, I like to go through it alone, but
be nice. I'm finding it.
For me, it was when I stopped reaching out and I never saw that friend. Friendship is a two-way street. I think people tend to forget that friendship is in fact a relationship. I feel like in society nowadays, especially with all this media, all these podcasts about relationships, all these movies, all these stories, Netflix series, movies, podcasts, books, romance is just really like just thrown in our face so much. I think people forget that like, wait, friendships are just as important, if not more important. You should care for your friendship as much as you care about the relationship with that man you're talking to. And I think that's been like my biggest gripe and moan with my friendships. One of my biggest icks is like, you should put as much effort in our friendship as you do with that man. Another thing that I'm navigating is the fact that I am an all or nothing friend. I am not a casual friend. I am not just a party friend or a friend that you invite me to for birthday trips. I'm not a friend that you just go out with and you get drunk with. I'm not a friend that you just keep as an extra number to your birthday party or to your event or kickback or gathering. That's just not me. Now, maybe back in college, perhaps, but me, the woman I am, the things that I've been through and the way I've developed mentally as a person, as a woman, no, that's just not me anymore. And I saw this tweet. It says, not every friendship is an everything friendship. And I think that's okay. It's perfectly fine to categorize your friends. And to be honest, it saves you a lot of additional trouble. And then someone responded and said, my problem is I either want you to be an everything friend or I don't really want you around. And that is me. Maybe that's my issue. I take my friendships very seriously. It's like, yeah, I have sort of some different friend groups, but like I should be able to have a sit down and deep conversation with all my friends. And if I can't, that's a problem. And maybe you're not my friend. I'm a fun, goofy, silly, la 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 girl. I'm also very deep. Like I have things to say. I promise you, when you talk to me, it's going to be more than just talking about men. That's just not me. That's not how I grew up. I think it's important to know that I've never been a boy crazy babe. Dealing and assessing your friendships, knowing their male history is also important. And I know that sounds so silly, but it is. Because a lot of women do, in fact, center their whole lives around men, believe it or not. Another one of my biggest icks, and I've been seeing this a lot around social media in the past few years, a low maintenance friend. Do y'all hear yourselves? A low maintenance friend is crazy. Are you low maintenance with that nigga?
Fuck that thing.
That just sounds insane. Different strokes for different folks. What may be low maintenance to you may not be low maintenance to me, but I will never categorize myself with anything with low maintenance. And I'm not gonna categorize myself as a low maintenance friend. You have to put more respect on your friendships. Like,
he is very gorgeous to me.
I just don't do bugs. I don't do bees. I don't do things that fly, have multiple legs. I just don't do that. Back to this low maintenance thing. I done lost my train of thought. Thought. I done lost my train of thought, child. I don't know why that bothers me so much. You should want to know more about your friend. You should want to check on your friend. You should want to know how your friend is doing. You should want to talk to your friend. You should want to see your friend. You should want to hang out with your friend. I hate the term low maintenance friend because it's just so unintentional. Low maintenance is synonymous to low effort. And low effort is synonymous to I don't give a fuck about you. I don't want nobody around me who does not care about my well-being, what I got going on, and how I'm doing. Another thing that I think is an important tool is to speak up the first time. Because I do this weird thing where like I'll let stuff slide because I'm not the most confrontational person when it comes to friendships. I'll let stuff slide and then I just build a case. And then when I burst, I don't get mad, but I just want nothing to do with you. That's really unhealthy. And I'm working on that. Even with like a recent friendship, there were things like she was doing and I just kept on ignoring it and letting it slide. But it built resentment. Little did I know. And it's been stuff that's been going on for years and it built resentment to the point where we just don't really talk anymore, you know? So it's just like, speak on something the first time if you want to savor the relationship and you find the friendship worthy. And in retrospect, it can probably save your friendship. We just hold so much. And I know me personally, and I'm working on it, I hold grudges. Sue me. I do hold grudges. If you don't get nothing else from this video, speak on it the first time. Because if you don't, they're just going to keep on playing in your face. And they're going to think that type of behavior and the things they're doing is okay. And it is okay if you keep on allowing it. Like what you tolerate is how people treat you and what they think of you. And which is why I don't do the low maintenance. Because you shouldn't even think, you should know I ain't going for that. Like I'm Mrs. Ain't going. I'm not going for that. Your feelings matter. Your intuition matters. If you feel slighted, that matters. If your feelings hurt, that matters. It so matters. Reciprocity, 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 reciprocity. That is like my biggest one with friendships. Reciprocity. I want an equally yoked friendship. Friendship is a two-way street, not one. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. You know, they be like, oh, the phone works both ways. And I know that sounds so catty, but yes. 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 The effort should be equal. I shouldn't be the only one proposing us to hang out. I should not be the only one texting you. I should not be the only one, you know, trying to feed your soul, give you advice, like uplifting words. Like, and that was a big one for me. Like, I'm like, wait, ho, I'm bothering you? Am I bothering you, queen? Reciprocity is so important in friendships. Be a good friend. Show up for your friend. Make sure you're actually trying to know more about your friend, trying to hang out with them, calling them. Like it just... Fallouts with friendships don't have to be some big song, dance, or some big tragic accident. If the friendship is not serving you and if it's not working for you, may y'all part amicably, peacefully. I think we live in a society where like we just all like, I'm gonna cut her off. Yeah, she got me. I'm gonna cut her off. It don't even gotta be all that. I feel like nowadays we hear these horror stories on TikTok and other things like, yeah, so story time about how my best friend slept with my man of 5 years. For me, a lot of the friendship trauma I have or the gripes and moan I have on my friendships, current, present, past, whatever, is like they just didn't show up for me. There's never really been a big like thing like, oh, she left me in Miami. It's never been like that for me. It's been like the little things that really have made me question and be like, I don't know if this girl is my friend or I don't know if I want to continue this friendship. You are allowed to leave things in one piece. You don't have to feel bad for withdrawing yourself from a friendship if it's the little things they don't have. Now, I do believe in speaking up for yourself, and I did just say, like, speak on something the first time. You got 1 or 2 times for me to speak on something. Anything more than, like, once or twice is too close to begging. I'll speak on it once or twice, and after that, why am I repeating myself? Like, you don't respect me, so now I have to go. I don't believe in ghosting or just, like, not letting someone know why something didn't work out when it comes to any sort of relationship with people. But if you have spoke on this before and they still not getting it and they're still disrespecting you and they're still not like picking up what you're putting down, babe, just leave. That's when you can leave silently. I always like to give it 1 or 2 tries. After that, there's nothing I can do for you, babe. I don't have it with me no more.
I don't have it with me.
I think for me, with all the relationships that have ended, with friendships, people I've loved, men or anything, I have so much peace in knowing that I tried. That's my biggest thing with anything. Like, that's my biggest flex. I have tried. I am a trier, but not anymore. I'll try once or twice and then good riddance, ciao. And in closing, I just want to say that friendships should be fruitful. Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens another. I think oftentimes when people hear the word settling, they think of like with a man or like a relationship, but you can definitely settle with friendships. I don't want to settle with anything less than what I deserve. And I know what I deserve. Darn it. I want my money and I want it now. I just want to say to anyone who has made it this far and to anyone who is watching this, you are worthy of love despite anything or any experience that you have gone through, no matter where you're at in your life, no matter any trials and tribulations, you are worthy of love and you will find it. How so beautiful is it that you have not met all the people that are going to love you? Don't settle. Things do get better. Love anyone who is watching this. You are so worthy of love. And you're going to get it, boo, because I'm going to get mine. Hello.